Some berries are born in sunlight. Others are born in storms. Far from the supermarket aisles and breakfast bowls, nature grows a family of fruits that almost no one has ever seen, berries that survive where humans can barely breathe. They grow in frozen tundras, in mountain mist, and deep within the Amazon rain. They taste of earth, wind, and resilience. And while the world celebrates strawberries and raspberries, these rare ones work in silence, quietly carrying the power of the most extreme corners of the planet. We've seen the true berries. We've met the false ones. But today, we travel further, into the hidden heart of nature's most mysterious fruits. Scientists call them exotic berries, but to the people who live near them, the herders, the foragers, the healers, they are gifts from nature's edge. They don't grow easily. They don't ship well. They belong to wild climates that test every seed that dares to survive. So what makes them so different? It's not just their color or taste. It's their chemistry, shaped by stress, wind, frost, and time. When a plant learns to grow in extreme cold, it produces compounds called polyphenols and anthocyanins that act like shields, protecting its cells from freezing. When we eat those berries, those same molecules protect us too, shielding our cells from the small daily storms of life, pollution, stress, fatigue. In the untouched forests of Chile and Patagonia, there's a small purple fruit known as the Maqui berry. It grows in high, wind-swept valleys where the air is thin and cold. For centuries, the Mapuche people drank its juice before battles, believing it gave them endurance and clarity. Modern science discovered they weren't wrong. Maqui berries contain some of the highest antioxidant levels of any fruit on Earth. They help the body reduce oxidative stress, improve blood circulation, and may support the way we handle inflammation at the cellular level. They are, in many ways, the quiet warriors of the berry world, small, dark, and full of hidden strength. Travel north and you'll meet the acai berry born in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Unlike most berries, it grows high in palm trees, harvested by hand from spiky branches under the heavy heat. For thousands of years, Amazonian tribes used it not as a dessert, but as a staple meal, crushed, mixed with water, eaten as energy during long hunts. Acai is rich in healthy fats, fiber, and anthocyanins that give it its deep purple hue. It's been called the energy berry, not because of caffeine or sugar, but because it supports how our body converts nutrients into fuel. It feeds the brain, nourishes the skin, and, in balance, keeps the body calm even in high heat. It's the rainforest's quiet heartbeat in a bowl. Then there's a berry that doesn't live in the jungle, but in the ice. The Sea Buckthorn bright orange and sharp like sunlight trapped in a seed. It grows along Siberian cliffs and cold coastal dunes, where temperatures drop below 40 degrees Celsius. Its branches are thorny, its roots deep, but its berries are small miracles of survival. Each one contains up to 12 times more vitamin C than an orange, plus rare omega-7 fatty acids that help rebuild skin cells. In ancient China and Mongolia, horsemen gave these berries to their animals to heal wounds and restore energy after long rides. Today, scientists study them for their skin-regenerating power, their ability to help the body repair itself after stress or UV damage. The sea buckthorn doesn't fear the cold, it wears it like armor. From the Arctic tundra comes the Cloudberry a golden jewel that glows like frozen sunlight. It thrives in northern Norway, Finland, and Alaska, where summer lasts only a few weeks. Locals call it the amber of the north. Each plant produces just a few berries a year, and they ripen under 24 hours of daylight. Their flavor is sweet and tart, almost floral. Cloudberries are packed with vitamin C, ellagic acid, and plant sterols that support collagen production and skin elasticity. In Nordic tradition, they're served only on special occasions, as if nature herself limits them to remind us that rarity is part of beauty. You don't find cloudberries. They allow you to find them. In those same forests hides another quiet protector, the Lingonberry *, the red cousin of the cranberry, growing wild on mossy soil. It has been part of Nordic life for centuries, used to preserve meats, make jams, and fight infections long before antibiotics existed. Scientists later discovered its secret, proanthocyanidins, compounds that support urinary tract health and reduce inflammation. Lingonberries act like tiny filters for the body, gently cleansing without stripping, protecting the gut and blood vessels from oxidative stress. It's nature's minimalist design, small, humble, and efficient. In Eastern Europe, a dark berry known as chokeberry or aronia grows in quiet forests. It's not sweet, it's almost bitter. But that bitterness hides extraordinary power. Aronia contains some of the highest anthocyanin levels ever measured in fruit, deep pigments that help protect heart and liver function. Its juice was once used to dye fabrics and preserve food, but modern science calls it one of the most potent heart-friendly berries known. The irony? The berry that chokes your taste buds actually frees your cells from stress. Then, far across the sea, in the misty mountains of Japan and Korea, grows the wineberry a relative of the raspberry, but more translucent and glowing, like a drop of ruby glass. It grows wild along forest edges, and its thin hairs glisten with morning dew. Wineberries contain resveratrol and other polyphenols linked to cellular longevity and skin protection. In Japanese folklore, it was called the forest's secret. It appears suddenly after rain, then disappears, fragile, seasonal, and ephemeral, like time itself. All of these berries, from the Amazon to the Arctic, share one strange truth: the harsher their home, the stronger their chemistry. Plants, like people, adapt to challenge. They learn to thrive in scarcity. They don't grow soft under comfort, they grow resilient under pressure. That's why rare and exotic berries often contain more antioxidants, more protective pigments, and deeper nutritional complexity than common ones. They are nature's blueprint for survival, and, in a way, a quiet lesson for us. Think about it. Maqui faces endless wind. Acai climbs trees 40 feet tall. Sea Buckthorn lives in sand and ice. Cloudberry blossoms under midnight sun. Lingonberry hides under moss. Aronia grows in silence. Wineberry flashes and fades like memory. Each one teaches something different about endurance, timing, patience, and light. Modern research now calls them functional foods. Marketers call them superfoods. But maybe, the people who first gathered them were right all along. These berries aren't about fashion, they're about balance. They remind us that health isn't found in pills or powders, it's found in the slow wisdom of wild things. And yet, these rare berries are slowly disappearing. Climate change shortens their seasons. Industrial farming replaces their habitats. Some exist only in small corners of protected forests. But maybe that's why they matter even more, because what is rare teaches us what is precious. We don't need to eat them all. We just need to remember what they represent: diversity, resilience, adaptation, and the subtle strength of the natural world. Next time you see a simple berry, a blueberry, a raspberry, even a strawberry, remember that somewhere out there, its rarer cousins are still growing against the odds. Under frost, over cliffs, through fire and mist, carrying the story of how life refuses to give up. This is the quiet power of nature, the beauty that thrives where no one is watching. True or false, common or rare, every berry tells the same story in a different voice. Grow, adapt, and give something back. If you've enjoyed this trilogy, stay with us, because the story of nature never ends. Next, we'll uncover how humans took these miracles of the forest and turned them into billion-dollar industries. From frozen jungles to glossy bottles, we'll ask, did we preserve nature's wisdom, or just her image? This is Smart Nature Care *, where science meets serenity, and where even the smallest fruit carries a lesson about how to live. Herb.